again, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. It's our pleasure to welcome you aboard National Airlines Flight 1738 from New York City to Charleston, South Carolina. Flight time is approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes, which means we should be landing at 12:44 p.m. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for selecting National Airlines. We bring people together.
You cram people together.
I'm sorry. Am I crowding you? Here, I'll move my jacket.
They really pile us on top of each other and strap us down. And if they really want to ensure our comfort, they wouldn't strap us down.
Don't they have to for safety's sake?
You feel safe, bound up like a prisoner? I sure as hell don't.
Planes scare me no matter what.
Don't worry. You're safer up here than you are down there.
You live in New York?
I live about an hour's drive from Manhattan. 20 minutes if you walk.
I've only lived there for 3 years. I'm originally from Rhode Island.
Oh, quite a change.
Yeah, the biggest I've made.
There'll be bigger.
What's the biggest change you've made?
I used to be your age, and now I'm mine.
You going to Charleston for anything special?
Not special, no.
Just visiting?
Just divorcing. My divorce hearing is tomorrow.
Your family lives in Charleston.
Just my husband. Divorcing me is not enough. He also needs to move to a completely different climactic region.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. We were happily married for 10 years, which isn't bad out of 25.
You were married that long?
What's 25 years?
Me? My birthday was last month.
Oh. Well, I hope the past 25 years have brought you more happiness than they've brought me.
I don't know that they have.
Well, unless the only thing you have to show for them are bills from your lawyer and a tan line on your ring finger, I'd say they have.
Are those really the only things you have? Bills and a tan line?
In a couple of weeks, I won't even have one.
You don't have any children?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh, so you do have something.
Well, divorces don't really allow for much neutrality. At least not in my family. Good news is if you know anyone at Hallmark, you can tell them to make one less Mother's Day card this year. Yes.
If you want to talk about anything, I'm a great listener. I wouldn't mind at all, really. I don't know much about being divorced, but I know a lot about being alone. Would you like to talk about being alone?
Not really. Maybe later when we get to cruising altitude.
Well, you know where to find me.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Never mind.
No, go ahead. Did you want to say something?
Never mind, nothing.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
It's just, I can't help it. The mother in me wants to tell you to turn the light on while you're reading.
What did you say?
You should turn the lights on. You're destroying your eyes.
No, what did you say before that?
Nothing.
No, something. The mother in me, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
I'm just gonna seize the opportunity because who knows when it will ever come my way again, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions and you can answer them one at a time or pick and choose the ones you want, whatever feels right. Just go wherever the mother in you takes you, okay? Alright, this is it. Would you definitely say it's better to breastfeed a baby? Does the fork go on the left or on the right? And is it true you can't wear white until after Memorial Day? And should you really wait an hour after eating the swim? And, why haven't I been writing these down? I literally have hundreds, thousands of, I know. If an invitation
I
says...
just thought you should turn the light on. That's all.
You must think I'm a weirdo. I'm not. I don't have a mother, you see. And it's something I'm aware of every second of the day. Like if I didn't have any arms or legs or skin. She died during childbirth. They say as soon as I emerged, as soon as I took my first breath, she took her last. She's really only a vessel for me if you think about it. Just like this plane. She received me, took me to a destination, I emerged, disembarked, and she was gone. Lame metaphor, I know. But the mind, my mind needs ways to understand, to make sense. I'm always feeling so lost. Like everyone in the world has a map that I don't have. Sometimes I find I just don't know how to get around. Like there's vital information I don't have access to, letters missing from my alphabet, you know? But now, all of a sudden, here you are. I know this is lousy timing given your situation, but there's just too much I need to know, so I'm gonna grab a hold of this before it floats away, okay?
I don't think so.
But you offered.
I didn't offer anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
How many children did you say you have?
I didn't.
Sons? Daughters. How many?
Enough.
My name's Marie. What's yours? Okay, I'll
Marie.
guess. Yes.
No, that's my name too, Marie.
Is that the truth? Is it? That's phenomenal. Maybe that's how they seat us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has just turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, indicating that you are free to move about the cabin.
Hallelujah.
It's an amazing coincidence, don't you think?
However, we do recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened while you remain seated. Now, please remember that due to federal regulations, smoking is not permitted on this flight. Should you choose not to obey these rules, you might not get that midday snack you were promised. Just a joke. We will be around shortly to serve you your complimentary beverage service. Please refer to the flight magazine in the seat pocket in front of you for your selections. Thank you.
Marie, there's something I really need to ask you.
Look, I don't know you.
My name's Marie Barrett. I live in Brooklyn. I'm 25 years old. I'm Episcopalian. I work for a small but reputable publishing company, and I'm allergic to birch trees. What else do you want to know?
Shouldn't have said anything about the light.
The mother in you couldn't help it.
Marie, in 24 hours, I have to stand in front of a judge and a bunch of other strangers and then bicker with my husband about how much of an allowance he will give me per month so that at 49 years old and having acquired no marketable skills, I won't have to beg anyone to give me my first job.
You've never had a job?
Well, I paint.
Hello, ladies. What would you like to drink today?
You paint? I work for a children's book publisher. I can help you get a job.
Excuse me, are there any empty seats?
No, ma'am. There are no vacancies, and as far as I can tell, there's nothing wrong with that seat you got over there. So let's not make any complaints just to hear the sound of our own voices, okay?
Please don't. Is your name Marie?
No, it's Virginia. Why?
We're both Maries.
Isn't that an amazing coincidence?
Sure is.
So, what can I get you two Maries to drink?
Orange juice, please. Wait, no. My stomach's feeling a little weird. All this excitement's got it doing somersaults. Is it okay to have the acid? What does the mother in you say about that?
Ma'am,
What?
what's your call on the OJ?
For God's sake, have ginger ale.
Excellent ginger ale, please.
Okay, and peanuts?
Are they salted?
Yes.
Skip the nuts.
Okay, and what would you like to drink for yourself?
A Bloody Mary. Believe me, I'm entitled to it today.
She sure is. Her divorce hearing is tomorrow.
Are you sure alcohol is a solution?
No, alcohol is a beverage. You asked me if I wanted one, and that's the one I chose.
Suit yourself, but please remember that we do have the authority to cut you off at any time.
Don't worry, I found a designated driver to fly the plane today.
I'm just doing my job. $4, please.
I don't suppose I can start a tab?
That's not in keeping with our policy. You know, when I was a little girl and my tummy felt funny, my mother would stir up my ginger ale until all of the bubbles were gone.
Oh yeah? Why?
Strangely enough, I never asked.
I'm not stirring your ginger ale.
Would you like me to stir that for you?
Yes, please.
Oh, there's no tomato juice on my cart. I'll be right back.
It prevents gas.
Thank you. Marie, there's something I really need to ask you. I've been waiting my whole life to ask someone this question.
Are you working for my husband? Did he hire you to drive me mad?
You sip this slowly, you understand? Did you stir that for her?
Yes.
Good! Lord knows I can't do it all.
Marie, please put that down. I really need to ask you something. Please? Marie, please. Come on, put that down. I don't think what I'm asking is so bad.
Look, in 5 minutes, this Bloody Mary is going to kick in, allowing me to pretend I don't have to do tomorrow what I have to do tomorrow. So, if I give you some motherly advice now, you'll leave me alone for the rest of the flight. Agreed? Minimal interactions only, right?
Well, I
Okay,
might...
I'll sweeten the deal. Stop asking questions and the entire armrest is yours, okay? Okay, maternal advice. Here goes. If you have to get married, marry a lawyer. Surround yourself with people you can tolerate but don't particularly like, and most importantly, never have any children. Lovely meeting you. Have a good flight.
Why shouldn't I have kids? Is it because I didn't have a mother of my own? Am I missing something essential all other women have, like an internal instruction book or something?
Just do what I did. Read Dr. Spock and then hire a nanny.
Did your daughter inherit your sense of humor?
No, just my nervous condition.
I see.
You see. Really? What do you see? Do I have an I've driven my child to seek extensive psychotherapy look on me? I've also driven her to a aromatherapist, an herbalist, a scalp masseuse, a dog psychologist, an astrologist, and a marriage counselor. And every goddamn one of them tells her it's all my fault.
Even the dog psychologist?
Apparently, even little Snowcake isn't immune to the tensions my visits create.
You're really very funny.
Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed our little time together. Goodbye.
I have enjoyed it. That's actually what I wanted to ask you about. You see, I've always hoped I could find someone like you who I could talk to from time to time. If I have any questions, maybe I can call you.
What?
I'm just so tired of never knowing where to find answers. I need someone, a woman, an older woman who I can go to when I need help.
Are you asking me to be your mother?
No, it will be more like freelancing.
Don't give yourself away to a stranger like that.
See, you're giving me advice already. You're a natural.
You're going too far. Now leave me alone.
I don't mean to imply that I call you all the time, just on occasions.
I'm not listening
We
to this.
both live in New York. We could meet for coffee from time to time.
Stop it.
Your own daughter
Not
will have
another
first dibs,
word.
Of course, but we can all work
Stop
out a
it.
schedule.
I mean it.
Sure. I'm sorry. I've spent so much time trying to acquire family, I can't imagine having to give any up. I'm sorry.
Don't be. My husband and I were happy for 20 years, and then we met. Ba-dum-bum.
Would you like to talk about how you're feeling?
I'm feeling annoyed.
I mean, about your divorce. Would you like to talk about that?
Yes, but with someone I've known for more than 5 minutes.
Well, that's unfair.
What's unfair?
Shutting me out like that is not my fault. We've only known each other for 5 minutes.
You shouldn't take it personally. I just don't like talking to strangers.
Why?
Because they end up asking you to be their mother.
This has happened to you before? Has it?
I was speaking figuratively.
Oh, that's a relief. You're the first person I've asked. Would be just my luck if you had like a waiting list or something.
I'm the first person you've asked?
Yeah?
Why would I be the first person you've asked?
Because of what you said. The mother in me. You saw me reading in the dark, and the nurturer in you was so strong you couldn't resist reaching out to me. I'm a perfect stranger, and you wanted to protect me, to take care of me. You're who I've been searching for. You've got the right stuff.
I don't have any stuff.
Exactly. You're alone. Like me. I mean, you're gonna get divorced tomorrow and no one's coming with you. Seems to me like maybe you don't have anyone to ask. Hey, would you like me to go with you? What? You don't want to be there alone, do you?
I'm in hell. I'm in sheer hell.
I don't believe for a second that you want me to stop talking to you.
Just make believe, please.
Now, don't you all push these too far into your ears, you understand? With the cabin pressure being as high as it is, we wouldn't want any of your ears exploding.
Excuse me.
You shouldn't drink that fast.
I wouldn't drink at all if you could suggest to me another way to get it down.
Sarcasm will not get you better service.
I want to change my seat.
One at the bar, perhaps.
Please don't change your seat.
Duty calls. Here we go.
Ah, crying out loud.
Please don't do that. I wasn't finished talking. I'm sorry to bother you, but there are things I need to talk to someone about. You see, I'm really scared about something and there's no one else who Murray, come on. Talk to me. Are you listening? I don't think what I'm asking is so bad. I only meant that I'd call you every once in a while, just when I need some advice or some answer. That's all, really. I just want to know there's someone out there I can talk to when I don't know what to do. Like about dating, or cooking roast, or buying flatware, or getting rid of strep throat, or about lumps. You know, as in, what if you feel something in your body you know wasn't there before? And you don't know a single thing about what a lump could be except. And you're too scared to find out. Because you don't think you could go through anything that bad without someone. A mother to help you through it. Does it always mean something bad? Does a lump always mean cancer? Does it, Marie? Answer me! Answer me, please!
Is there something I can help you with here?
Does a lump always mean cancer?
Excuse me.
Does a lump always mean cancer?
Ma'am, I think I'll defer to you on that.
Excuse me, I feel sick.
Brilliant. Is that how they teach you in stewardess school to handle crisis? To defer?
Does she have cancer?
I don't know. She said she found a lump.
Does a lump always mean cancer?
Why is everyone asking me that?
Does it?
No!
So go on and tell her that.
I don't know who she is.
Well, she seems to have formed an attachment to you.
Yes, but I can't have her attached. Look, before she comes back, I want you to change my seat.
Tell her she's alright, and then we'll talk about seating arrangements.
I bought a ticket for this flight so that I can get from point A to point B. That's it. As far as I know, I'm not required to adopt anyone. So, move my seat, please.
Tell her she's alright. Because we can't move your seat.
I'd prefer it if you told her.
You know, I chose this profession because I wanted to help someone on a daily basis. And all it usually entails is, passing out drinks and pillows. I know that. But what you have here is a real opportunity to help someone. And for that, I envy you.
Well, if you want her so bad, you can have her. She's currently accepting applications for a mother.
Not anymore. So tell me, what kind of an arrangement do you all work out?
We didn't work out an arrangement. She's a total stranger.
But stranger is a relative term. You see, compared to that gentleman over there, she isn't such a stranger after all now, is she? You know her name, her current medical situations, her work, her allergies, whatever.
She's allergic to birch trees.
See there? It seems to me the two of you could have a nice little relationship.
There's no such thing as a nice little relationship.
Ma'am, I'm a recent divorcee myself. And the amount of people exiting my life is greater than the amount of people boarding, if you know what I mean. Now, lucky for you if that's not your situation. She's coming back. Try talking to her. You never know. How are you feeling, honey?
Fine, thanks. Could I have a pillow, please?
Of course. Would you like a pillow also?
Just another Bloody Mary.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You know, a lump doesn't always mean cancer. Does it?
No.
Tell her.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Look, I'm sure it's nothing, but go see a doctor as soon as you get home. Usually a woman your age has nothing to worry about.
Usually, the women in my family are known for their longevity, so I get scared.
Don't get so scared.
If this is bad, I wouldn't be able to go through it without a mother.
Look, I'm not who you want for a mother, okay? The truth is, that's an item my own daughter is currently debating.
There's something unbelievable to me about a mother and a daughter not getting along.
It's unbelievable to me that any do. The truth is, you've asked me more questions in the past 10 minutes than my daughter ever did in the past 10 years. I'm not as adept at mothering as you think.
I don't care. In fact, I prefer it that way. I mean, if you've been waiting 10 years for someone to ask you for advice, you must have a lot of it to give, right? And hey, just think, You'd be getting me at the best possible time. No teething, no toilet training. I've had all my shots.
Here's your second drink. Now, FYI, airline regulations do not permit us to serve more than 2.
Thank you.
My hands are full. Could you put this behind her? Lean forward, honey. So, is it all work out? Are you all gonna go out and buy matching outfits?
Shoot!
Don't blow this.
When you said all you have are lawyer bills and a tan line, you remind me of this quote I used to describe how I feel. Life has not yet offered me a trinket of the slightest value. Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway. Except for the yet. I added that. I try to be optimistic. Life has not yet offered me a trinket of the slightest value. That's how you feel too, isn't it?
Well, like I said, I paint. That's my trinket.
Maybe I'll buy some watercolors.
Well, I'm sure you have something.
Books, I guess. Virginia Woolf, Willa Cather, George Eliot, anything written by a woman, I've read. But Virginia, Willa, and George, God bless them, have little to say about yeast infections and monthly mood swings. I can't find my mother in a book.
So now you're looking for her on airplanes?
I look for her everywhere. I search for her the way you look for something you've dropped in the grass, parting every blade. I used to dream that she didn't actually die, but a team of evil doctors kidnapped her from the operating table because she had a rare something or other like 3 fallopian tubes or a 5-chambered heart. I like that idea best, that she had a tremendous heart. Anyway, they kidnapped her to study her, so she didn't actually die. It's only a matter of time until she escapes and I find her. That's why I start conversations with strangers.
I don't have a tremendous heart.
What about 3 fallopian tubes?
Look, I'm sorry, but this arrangement you want, it's not possible.
Is there anything that could make it possible?
Marie, I have to get through the divorce tomorrow before I can think of any acquisitions.
I understand. Could I ask you just one more thing?
Yes?
A lump can really be something else besides cancer?
Yes. It can be just a cyst, which I'm sure it is. Anything else?
What's a duvet?
It's like a giant pillowcase for your comforter when you want to change a new look.
Does it hurt to breastfeed a baby?
It's like jogging without wearing a bra.
Will I enjoy sex ever as much as the man?
Probably not. Maybe sometimes.
What's parboiling?
That's when you boil something for a short period of time to prepare it for roasting.
I keep getting canker sores on my gum.
Oh, let me see.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. We're experiencing some minor turbulence. Please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened while we find you a smoother ride.
You probably just have too much acid in your diet.